Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm Josh Strife Hayes. I've never done so many small update videos, but I believe this is important as well, because New World have just broken their auction house, and if you have items on the auction house, you need to take them off now, or potentially risk losing hundreds of thousands of gold. They have broken the auction house by fixing the roll bug, and I believe I've worked out what they've done wrong, so allow me to show you. First of all, credit where credit is due. They have fixed the invulnerability exploit on the roll bug. So, if we attack an enemy, we get ready to roll, and then we roll out the way and immediately move the window. We will now take damage. Now remember a few days ago, we didn't take damage. What was happening is the server was queuing up a load of requests, damage requests, to be sent to the client, and when the client was refocused, none of those requests came through. Or they all came through when it still thought I had the invulnerability frames from my roll. So when I release the window now, what we saw yesterday was no damage. What we should see today is a load of damage stacks, and there they all are. See, my health has gone down quite considerably. I've taken a lot of hits from this scavenger. Fantastic. You can no longer become completely invulnerable by rolling and then dragging the window at the same time. However, if you have items in the auction house for sale and you sell them while you're offline, as in someone buys your item, the gold they have used to buy your item doesn't go to you. It's destroyed. It disappears into the aether. And we have many people claiming this is the case. Allow me to explain what I think has happened. The invulnerability roll bug was caused because the server had a load of requests it was trying to send to the client, and it was saving all of them until the client was focused, and then it sent them all in one go, but it sent them with the invulnerability frame. So they've probably got around this by saying, hey, okay, here's an idea. If the server sends information to the client, don't leave it on the server. Send it to the client and let it stack up in the client. That way, as soon as I focus again, the damage is definitely going to be there. It's definitely going to tick. Or they're just using the server-side calculations for the invulnerability frame and the roll, which again is great. They're doing something about it. But think about this. Imagine you are offline. Your computer's off. Your client isn't active. And you have an item for sale in the auction house. And someone buys that item from you. That server now has a certain amount of gold to send you. But it can't send it you right now because your client's offline. If the server sent you the gold right now and your client was offline, where does the gold go? It can't go onto your computer. It doesn't have any memory. It's off. The client isn't active. That gold, your gold from selling the item, needs to be held server-side until you log back in, and then it can go, oh, okay, they're online now, send them the gold. The same thing works with items the other way. If you buy an item while you're offline, if an item by request is fulfilled, it doesn't get sent to you, or you don't see it. Here's what I think's happening. In order to combat the invulnerability glitch, they've effectively told the server to send all information instantly to the client. And they've done this with such a sweeping generalization that it's also sending all gold that you have made from sales, or all items that you have successfully purchased, to you, even if you're offline. It's not saving them on the server to send you when you're online. And it's sending them to you, to your client, which is off. It's effectively throwing a tennis ball to someone who isn't there to catch it. And then the ball just bounces off into the void. We have already seen on the official New World forums hundreds of people complaining about exactly the same thing. So in order to make sure that damage requests or incoming damage requests or iframe requests were being processed correctly, they have effectively thrown all the information onto everyone's local client so it stacks up and gets processed. But that seems to have been done with such massive generalization that now all requests from the server are sent to all clients at all times, including incoming gold and incoming item sales. This only applies to items put onto the auction house or buy requests put onto the auction house after patch 1.0.4, which is the exact patch which made the invulnerability rolling thing stop. So if you have anything on the auction house right now, take it off, because if it sells or buys while you're not online, the server will send you the stuff, you won't be online to receive it, and you'll lose it. Will people be compensated for this? Maybe. But that does mean Amazon will have to go through every single transaction on the auction house and attempt to compensate people for it. Will they be able to? Who knows? But I'm enjoying the drama. Remember, I'm not your enemy. I don't want New World to fail. I genuinely want this game to succeed. And if we have to patch every single bug one at a time, one video as we go, we'll do that. Eventually, this game will be good. We just need to fix all these major bugs first.